It's official. I've fallen in love with Palia, and in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the reasons why. Hello everyone, if you're new here, my name is Emma, and if you're an oldie, welcome back to the channel. I've absolutely been addicted to Palia, and there is so many reasons to love this game, so I thought I would share them with you before open beta starts on the 10th of August. If you want to find out how to play, I'll put the details in the description, but whilst you're down there, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So for number one, Palia really does have the ultimate cozy vibes. It markets itself as a cozy MMO with life simulation features, and this is so true. After playing this game, I have not once felt stressed or anxious about doing something. There's firstly no combat, there's no health bar, you cannot die, and there's zero time constraints. You don't have to be in bed at a certain time, otherwise bad things happen. There is none of that. And all of this makes for total relaxing gameplay. You can literally do as you please, go do certain things at a certain time of the day. There is none of that. I can't talk to that person because the shop's closed. You don't even have to worry about that. This is why it truly makes for a perfect, relaxing, chill gameplay, which is just what I want. This is what I'm after. I don't want to be fighting giant beasts and killing things. I don't want blood everywhere. There's none of that. So if you're after that too, you will definitely appreciate those kind of things in this game. The second reason is that there is so much to explore. Without spoiling the game too much, I will try and say as spoiler free as I can in this video. There is so much to see and explore. The map is absolutely huge, but there are different areas within the world which I can safely say are all utterly beautiful. I am a huge fan of going into big games, getting lost and just strolling until I have no clue where I am, and then I have to figure out how to get home. This is probably why I enjoyed Minecraft a few years back, but you can definitely do that in this game as well. All of the areas have little hidden things as well, like areas that I hadn't even noticed. I played the game for probably 8 hours before I discovered one of the garden areas in the main map, which I was just blown away by. I was like, this is so beautiful. And there's also little hidden things to find, like loot boxes as well, which is fun. I love that addition to the game. It gives you a reason to go out and explore. That, and also you need to forage to find stuff, which is also fun, and also it adds to that level of exploration and going out and exploring. And you can do it with your friends, which is even better. There is honestly so much to see, so many beautiful landscapes, seascapes, cliffs, mountains, waterfalls. I just want to see it all. As I said at the beginning, Palia definitely lends itself towards the life sim kind of genre, and it is full, jam-packed of those different life sim activities, which will definitely keep you entertained for literal hours. I could keep going and going and going all day long. The farming is super easy to get the hang of and not dissimilar to other games. There are a few little changes which I didn't mind, like the hoeing is not just one smooth action. You have to scrape away at the ground, which is a little bit different, and we do like to see different things once in a while. There is also something that didn't feel too grindy about the farming because there is so much else to do, which I do really appreciate. The fishing, I do not hate, that's a compliment, that's a huge thing. In the beginning, I was stressed out with it because I was like, what am I doing wrong? But that was me in the controls. But now I know what I'm doing, I do like it, and the fact that as you upgrade your stuff and get new rods, you get new species to find, and that's exciting, and that keeps me wanting to do it. Hunting is also interesting, so you can hunt the different creatures in the world to get different resources like hide and leather, and this is an activity that I haven't really done in other games, so I love that. I love the differences. The foraging is great because I'm a total hoarder and I like just finding different things. The cooking is good as well because there's actually a mini game in this, and I said before that there wasn't really any time pressures, but now I'm thinking about it, you do have a little bit of a time pressure to do the cooking, but that's kind of realistic, so I'll let that slide, and I do enjoy it. There is, of course, mining, wood cutting, furniture crafting too, but we'll literally be here all day if I continue to explain how much I love them. But basically, my point is that there is lots of different activities to do. You will never be short of something to keep you entertained, which is absolutely fantastic. I am a self-confessed decorator, and that is one of the major selling points about this game for me. Honestly, I have been known to be put off games if there isn't the ability to decorate, which I might be in the minority for that, but it is definitely going to be one of the things that you will love about Palia if you're like me. So in this game, you are given your own housing plot, which in the beginning is pretty small, but don't worry, there is room for expansion, and it does have a nice splattering of rocks and trees, but once you've cleared that, you can begin work on your very own beautiful home, which is amazing. So you can level it up, your house, and it does the graphics for it, the design of it that they've gone for, I really like it. It's absolutely beautiful, and the placement of furniture is really nice, and there's wallpaper and flooring. You can decorate your outside if you want to. You can use fencing. There is so many different options here, and I don't even think that I've scratched the surface as to what kind of abilities we're going to be able to have. You can expand out your plots, you can purchase extra areas, so you can have a huge area. There's going to be so many options here, so many expansions. This is going to be absolutely huge. You can buy furniture from the furniture shop, but you can actually unlock a lot of the DIYs via the crafting table, and I love that. I think that's great because I don't want everything to be locked behind money, because then you have to decide, do I spend all of my money on upgrading tools or do I buy it on furniture? Because for me, it would be furniture every single time. But having that means that you can craft things, you can unlock new things, and you don't have to do too much work for it. Oh, I'm just in love with all of the customization, all of the furniture. There's so much that is going to be going into this game, for sure, decorating wise, for me. So for number 5, we're going to talk about the multiplayer aspect of this game. This game is an MMO, but it is slightly different from your kind of traditional one. The way that Palia works is that it's set up into smaller servers which house 25 people at a time. So this means that you are free to play with others if you want to, but because the map is so big and it's not a huge amount of people, you can pretty much go it alone as well, and then just turn to people when you want a little bit of a hand. It's really nice that way. It means that you can play with smaller amount of friends if you want to, and it's quite easy to meet up with your friends, join their plots, visit their houses, or go out on adventures together. I've been having a lot of fun doing that. And if you do want to play with your friends, you do get buffs and bonuses for doing that, so you can help complete quests quicker, and you can also level up a bit quicker as well. Also, it's just fun to run around the world together. Who doesn't love that? Playing with others also has the bonus of being able to ask for help. This is, of course, a new game. We're all learning things, and as you go along, you might find something you need help with. Having the chat bar available means that you can ask a question that someone else in the game might know. And you are also able to request resources from those around you if you're really struggling to find that one particular item. If you know some friends, make sure that you're added them and they can help you out as well. So working together, being in like this lovely, wonderful community really does have its bonuses, and it's one thing that I've enjoyed about the game so far. If you haven't heard about Palia before, you might be thinking, this is all great, but how much is this going to set me back? £50, maybe 60? Well, this game is actually free to play. Your second worry is that there's going to be microtransactions. Well, yes, there is some microtransactions, but the developers have been very clear from the outset, and their ethos is that these microtransactions will be aesthetic only. So this will ensure that we do not have a potential pay to win type game here. There is no way that you can use real life money to increase your skills or progress in the game. You can actually have a look at the premium store for yourself already, as it is available, and there's quite a few different outfits available, and they are all very fancy, but by no means are they a requirement to play the game, which is a huge benefit, especially for my bank balance. So for number 7, we're going to talk about story and quest lines. One of the things I've already been asked quite a few times is there a storyline within Palia? And the answer is yes. There is some lore behind this game, and it is quite intriguing and definitely has a lot of potential for expansion and growth. But the basic premise is, in this world, humans are a legendary race and they have disappeared for thousands of years and nobody quite knew why. And then one day humans begin to reappear, and that's where we come in, because we are the players and we're required to kind of forge our new home in this Palian world. There is honestly so much potential with this story, and as you progress through the quest, you'll definitely begin to learn more. I love that it's kind of touches on magical and that it's kind of like a little bit of a different world. It feels very, very nice, and I cannot wait to learn more. In addition to the story and quests, there are also 23 NPCs that you will definitely get to know whilst playing this game. You'll need to interact with them to complete the storylines and quest lines, and I really love these NPCs. A lot of them have quite distinct personalities, and you can really see that even by their appearance and by what they say to you, how they interact with you. Some of them have shops and different kind of roles within the whole village, which is nice. You can also befriend the villagers, and maybe even if one of them takes your fancy, you can romance some of them as well, which is very intriguing and adds kind of another layer, which I wasn't really expecting from a multiplayer game, but it will be interesting to see. Part of that does require gifting, which I'm not so much of a fan of, but once I'm sure we get to know what their likes and dislikes are, that'll be a lot easier. I love these so far, and I cannot wait to kind of see how the romance progression works. It's going to be very, very exciting. So I kind of have touched on this already, but I will just mention that the overall aesthetics, the art style, the character creation of this game, I just love it. I love its overall appearance. The character customization, I think there's great options. I would maybe like some lighter skin. We do know that beards are coming, which is going to be a major bonus for a lot of people. I'm excited to see what more options come. I'm even excited to see what comes in the premium shop, because given that the game was free to play from the outset, I will be more inclined to maybe make a purchase, but we shall see what happens in the future. I love the scenery, the landscapes, they're all really pretty, and the town especially, that really does capture my kind of rustic, there's so many barrels, which is one of my favorite things. It's just great. I love the way that the game looks, the game feels. You really do feel kind of immersed within it, which I absolutely adore as well. So yeah, the art style, the furniture I've spoken about lots and lots, but I cannot gush over that any more than I already have. Yeah, the art style really is a winner for me. It might not be for everyone, but I have really enjoyed it, and I think it fits with the theme and the play. It just works wonderfully. And finally, number 10 isn't so much a reason why I love it now, but it's a reason why I think I will love it for a long time. This is the future, kind of what direction this game is going in. We know this is already in beta, and there's going to be a lot more to come with regards to the release. We know that we're getting it on Switch, but also recently there was a letter, an open letter from the game director, who gave us more of a sneak peek as to what is to expect from this game this year, including a themed event, new quests, new villagers, friendships, new decor, new crops, beers, which I did say about before, new customization options, and obviously more quality of life improvements. So we are just really skimming the surface with the expansion of this game, with how much is new to come, and that is something that I'm really excited for. I think I've definitely become more of a player who is very kind of excited for updates, looks forward to them, and it's something that not all traditional games have. So this is one thing that I'm definitely looking forward to. I love that feeling of getting excited for update day, getting new releases. It is so thrilling. So this is going to be great. This is going to be wonderful, and I hope this game has a long future ahead of it, because I'm so excited for it. So there we have it. There's 10 reasons why I'm in love with this game. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have already played the game, let me know in the comments what you are loving most. If you haven't yet played, let me know what you are most looking forward to. I hope you enjoyed this, and I shall see you again soon with more Palia content. Have a great day. Bye bye.